My sister-in-law hijacked my son's 10th birthday dinner, took the birthday boy's seat, ordered expensive wine on my tab, and then screamed when the bill landed in front of her. By the end of the night, police were outside. She was leaving her phone as collateral, and my wife finally saw what I had been saying for years. I was done being this family's ATM. I'm Gabriel, 37, married to Sarah, and our son Leo had been excited about this dinner for weeks. I booked a private alcove at his favorite steakhouse, 12 seats. Me, Sarah, Leo, his 3 best friends, their parents, and my parents. When we walked in, Brenda was there. She was sitting in Leo's chair. Todd was drinking wine. Their kids were spread across the table. Brenda had brought her friend Misty too. Leo was clutching his Lego set and staring at his own seat. He looked crushed. That was the second I stopped trying to keep the peace. I walked over and said, "Get up." Brenda laughed. "Relax. We made it a real family dinner. This table is reserved," I said. "You weren't invited." She waved me off. "Tell them to add chairs." They couldn't. Full house, no space. The staff had already told her that. She didn't care. Todd poured more wine. Brenda opened the menu and ordered lobster risotto like this had all been settled. This was not new. Brenda had spent years treating my money like a public service. She once took party money and used it to pay a speeding ticket. Another time she begged for car money, then posted spa photos 2 days later. Every lie got excused. Everyone wanted me to be the bigger person, meaning shut up and pay. So I didn't argue. I pivoted. I asked the maitre d' if the executive room in the back was open. It was. I handed him my card and said, "Move my real party there. 12 guests only. Their table is separate. Do not charge 1 cent of that table to me." Then I turned to my invited guests and smiled. We got upgraded. Leo lit right back up. As we walked away, Brenda called after me, "Where are you going?" I said, "We found another table. You stay here. Enjoy yourselves." She smiled like she had won. The private room was perfect. Leo got treated like a king. Meanwhile, Brenda and Todd kept ordering, like they thought my card had no limit. The maitre d' sent me updates: seafood tower, Barolo, tomahawk ribeye, shots. I texted back, "Do not stop them." Around 9:15, he knocked and told me table 4 wanted their bill added to mine. He refused. Brenda was screaming at the waiter and demanding to see me, so I went. The whole restaurant had gone quiet. Brenda was standing beside the wreckage of the table with flushed cheeks and smeared lipstick. Todd looked drunk. Empty bottles sat between torn napkins and lobster shells. Brenda pointed at me, "Fix this." I opened the folder. 1,240 yuan. I closed it. Then I looked at the bottles, then the steak bone, then at Todd. "Sounds right," I said. Her face changed. "What? You ordered it," I said. "You pay for it. We're your guests." I shook my head. "No, my guests are in the back room. You brought uninvited people, stole my son's table, and ordered like I was too embarrassed to stop you." Todd stood up. "You don't do this to family." I looked him dead in the eye. "Family asks," I said. "Parasites invade." The room went dead silent. Then Brenda changed tactics. The yelling vanished. The tears came. She grabbed my arm and whispered, "Please, not in front of the kids. Just pay it. I'll pay you back." I almost laughed. "Like the party money?" I asked. "Or the car money?" She froze. Then she said the truth. "We can't pay." Everything slowed down. I looked at her hand on my sleeve. Then I pulled it off. I looked at the first empty bottle, then the second, then the third. After that, I stepped back. "You should have thought about that before dessert," I said. Then I turned to the maitre d', "Add the automatic gratuity. Your staff earned it." Brenda screamed my name. She said if I walked away, we were done forever. I stopped. I turned back. "Can I get that in writing?" Then I left. I went back to Leo, helped him open presents, and took my family out through the kitchen. As I buckled him into the car, I heard Brenda still screaming out front. A police cruiser was pulling up. They had to scrape cash together overnight. They got banned from the restaurant. Days later, their SUV got repossessed, and the truth came out. They were drowning in debt. A year later, we went back for Leo's next birthday. Quiet table, no invaders, no drama, just peace. That night taught me something simple. Being generous to toxic people isn't kindness. It's financing their delusion. Sometimes the best thing you can give someone like Brenda is one loud, public, unmovable no.